We're live on the air right now. Hello, everyone. My name is Rue, and you are watching RueTV. I have a big announcement for everybody today. I have a huge, big announcement, big change going on with RueTV. Starting in November, RueTV Live, the talk show, is finally getting launched. That's right, RueTV Live, coming to you every week on YouTube, will finally be birthed onto the world. I traded in my iPhone 6, or my wife's iPhone 6, and I got this blue ice thing. It's a microphone for you to talk. You can talk into it however you want. It's just gonna make your voice sound like a professional audio system, and that's what it is. It's going to be a professional show. It's not just going to be me talking about, cheese products. It's not just going to be me talking about, the weather. We're not going to make dumb small talk. We're going to have intelligent conversations with some of the most interesting guests you can think of. As a matter of fact, I've already booked the first 3 guests. Guest number 1, you may remember from MTV. He is a former VJ. I hate that word. Anyway, he worked for MTV. He was probably one of the last remaining good things about that network. He now has his own podcast called Knife Edge Chop. His name is Ian Robinson, and he will be the first ever guest on RueTV Live, coming up real shortly in the month of November. Second guest, we also have my friend, hilarious comedian. I've known him for a long time. I've been a fan of his for a long time. Sean Halpin. Sean Halpin's coming on the show. We're going to have a nice chit chat. Why did I chit chat? What is The View? Sean Halpin is going to be on the show. He's accepted. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Ian, too, for being on the show, RueTV Live. This is going to be a talk show unlike any you've ever seen. Any you've ever seen. You've never seen a talk show like this before. We're going to be going off the cuff. There's not going to be a format. We're talking into this ball here. How many talk shows talk into a ball like this? How many talk shows do you know talk into a ball like this? How many talk shows do you know that the background is kitty litter and a picture of, it's hard to kind of match up, a picture of Roddy Piper and a skeleton over my right shoulder. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a RueTV style party every week. I also confirmed my third guest of the podcast, my friend Curtis Cole, who is Sweet Peas going off right now. Curtis Cole, who is just on Monday Night Raw, had a match against Braun Strowman Monday night on Raw. I'm sure he's still suffering the effects. He's a little sore, but Curtis Cole of Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling, and also featured on WWE Raw on Monday, will be on the show. He is a really interesting guy. Very, very entertaining. I'm sure it's going to be a very entertaining and hilarious chat. An informative chat that we're going to have with Curtis. Thank you so much, Curtis, for accepting the invitation to being on RueTV Live in November. I got a long list of guests. I wanted the first 3. I think we got some pretty interesting guests for the first 3. Ian's the best. If you like, he's a huge wrestling fan. As you know, big music lover, hardcore punk rock, metalhead. We can talk about that. Movies. He loves complaining. You like complaining about things. You're gonna see the master complainer. But he also gives solutions. He doesn't just complain. He gives really good solutions to life's problems, like crappy wrestling shows on Monday nights. And like I said, Sean Halpin and Curtis Cole. And I got sidetracked. Long list. Yeah, I was talking about a list. Long list of guests that I am going to be contacting very shortly. Interesting list. I think you're going to be surprised at who's on it. You might be a little shocked. You might be a little taken aback. But most of all, you will be entertained by RueTV Live. This is what I wanted to do for years. This is why I made the damn logo RueTV Live, and I just used it for everything else. Did you ever think of that? I mean, it was RueTV, but why did it say RueTV Live if we didn't really have the show yet? But the show's going to get underway. We're going to have a little different background, I think. Maybe something else. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'll leave the kitty litter box and the skeleton and the Piper. Kind of fits. Whatever. It's going to be an informal, fun show. I hope you tune in. We're not getting rid of the street comedy. That's always going to be around. We're not getting rid of my videos on Russo's brand. That's still going to be around. But what's happening is this is twofold. Okay, from number one, well, three things. It's good. Three things. It's good for RueTV Live. For number one, this is going to be awesome. We needed to change. This is going to be the change that we needed. It's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be hilarious. It's going to broaden this channel, bring it to a level that I knew it could get to. And I know it's going to really, this is going to be it. Trust me, this is going to be the thing that's going to make our channel. Also, what else is this is going to do? I just like talking in this microphone. I'm not, obviously, I'm giddy. I'm very happy that I'm talking into a white ball. I've been running through, some hard times lately financially, and cost-cutting measures. This is a perfect cost-cutting measure, but it's not a cheap cost-cutting measure because this is really what I wanted to do in the first place. But I'm kind of backed into a corner because I really don't have the money for conventions at this time, or to go out and spend money, because I don't know if you know this, guys, but when I go out and film, it costs money to buy tickets to events. I don't sneak in. Of course, Brian, who's helped out a lot with the characters and camera work, he comes along, and it's not cheap. He has to get a ticket too. It's not very cheap to go out and film at these events, but I'm still going to do them sporadically. I'm not going to be cutting entirely back on them, but we are going to be cutting back slightly because RueTV Live, I want it to be a weekly thing. I'm going to have guests every week. I'm going to have a few in the can so we can get off to a running start, but we're going to have guests out the what. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Trust me, it's going to be crazy. This isn't going to be the standard show. This isn't going to be me ranting about. Nobody cares what I have to say. You care about a crazy conversation. You're going to get crazy conversations every week with celebrities, friends, celebrities and friends. Animals, we might have some animal conversation. Who knows? I might bring on Sweet Pea. Who knows? But yeah, so three good reasons for RueTV Live. We said number one, I love it. I wanted to do this in the first place. Number two, cost-cutting measures. I do have to start saving some money. I'm running into some financial hardships, and this is free, man. This is free. This is free. And I love something that you have to be backed into a corner creatively. And I love on-the-fly stuff. And this is exactly what this is. And you're going to see the rawness of this show compared to other crap you see on YouTube, overproduced garbage, basically. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Trust me, it's going to be good. And then also, I just drank a lot of coffee and hot chocolate back to back. We got a punch bowl full of Halloween candy. It's bad news, man. I've been dipping into it, and I'm gonna have to buy more. I think I'm a little wired. It's 12:45 in the a.m. Got to work tomorrow, and get up at 6:30. So, this is I wanted to do this. I was watching the debates, going a little crazy, looking at Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton flirting with each other all night. So, yeah. But what was the third thing? I don't know. I don't even remember. Who really cares? Starting in November, I'll get a date. I'm going to nail down dates. We still have not filmed the interviews, but today I hit a home run. All three of my guests confirmed: Ian, Curtis, and Sean. Those three first guests. We may even have some co-hosts on certain shows. Maybe on all the shows we'll have some co-hosts. I don't know. I don't really care because, well, I do care, but I don't really care one way or another, because it's one way or another, it's still going to be a very entertaining show. And I love the fact that it's going to be off the cuff. RueTV is not going anywhere. We are not getting rid of the traditional RueTV, but this is going to help me fill content, but it's not just going to be filler. It's going to be better content more entertaining, more new guests. Just, I want you to tell your friends. I want you to get on the horn right now. Get on the horn, call a friend, and tell them that RueTV Live is going live in just a couple weeks. Halloween's right around the corner. I apologize, I haven't filmed the Halloween video yet. If you want to go back in 2014, I filmed the Halloween video every day for the month of October. Nobody watched it. I filmed about 10 years worth of Halloween videos in 2014. They're there. You can go back and watch. Hopefully maybe next week or this weekend, I'll film something Halloween related. I plan on it, so hopefully. But really looking forward to this, guys. I'm really giddy. I haven't been giddy like this in a long time. We're going to have some fun. I'm anxious to show you the guest list of the other guests that I'm currently contacting. I think you're going to really get excited in your nether regions. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been a hard year. It's also been fun at times, but for the most part, it's been a pretty rough year for me for obvious reasons. And this is going to be the turnaround that everybody, myself, all the subscribers, anybody who's ever helped out, has needed. All right, guys. See you real soon.